So Moses goes to the mountain and he wants to ask the Lord God what the problem is on the earth, because the Jews are having such a hard time. And he won't be satisfied until he hears it direct from the Lord's mouth to his ears. And he goes there and he sees a burning bush. And everybody knows all this story. You know, all the stories. And so the bush is burning very brightly, but he doesn't get burned by it, so there's no heat. I mean, he doesn't get burned by any heat or anything like that. Okay. But cutting to the chase, the Lord also does another thing. He tells Moses to take his shoes off because he's standing on hallowed ground. Why do you have to take your shoes off? See? Now here's something for you. So he takes his shoes off because he's standing on hallowed ground and the Lord is satisfied with that. So no, Moses is there with his shoes off. You know, like in modern society, like when somebody walks around without their shoes on, there's only a few, characteristics that seems to imply. It could be a girl. Girls walk around without their shoes on. It could be like somebody from the back hills, and they don't even have shoes maybe, and they're walking around without their shoes off. But when it comes to Moses, this whole story about Moses is that, he was raised by the Egyptians, so he knew what class was, culture, what an empire, being a part of an empire meant. He didn't even know he was Hebrew. So now he takes his shoes off because the Lord wants it that way. And what I'm getting is that, just like the kiss of Judas, and like, what does that mean? Is it about gay? Or what's it about and all that? What about Buddha? Why does Buddha look like a girl and all that? You've seen that. You've seen some paintings of Buddha. The point I'm making, I guess, is that when the Lord tells Moses to take his shoes off, he's actually telling him to be a man about it. Take your shoes off, and don't be no girl. You're a guy. Now you got your shoes off, you're on hallowed ground, you're at home, everything's fine. Your shoes are off means more like you're at home than you're traipsing around in the desert or going through the valley of the shadow of death or anything else. Right now, maybe the valley, but you have your shoes off, you're at home, you're a guy. I don't want to hear no more about it. This is hallowed ground. You were born a man, and that's it. Girls were born female, and that's it. They may walk around without their shoes. You can walk around without your shoes. But if you're any prophet of mine with your shoes off, you are a man. Now, that's just like an opinion, really. You don't have to believe anything. Besides, you don't have to believe what I'm saying. Besides, this is the age of humor. And actually, everything I just said, I'm just messing with you.